Hello guys, I hope you are fine and you all have a good mood. Today I'm going to share a very good story with you, and before any further ado, let's start it. Guys, the title of that story is Two Foolish Friends. Guys, once upon a time there were two friends. One was very fat and always hungry to eat the pizza, and the second was very thin and very clever and smart. And their two friends were very foolish. They always used to fool the peoples in the village, and they used to tease the villagers. And one day they went to a shop to eat pizzas. Then the fat man ate a lot of pizzas there, and then the time came to pay the money. And the shopman said, "Pay here the money." And then they thought for a while and then ran away. Then the shopman started shouting and said, "Stop, stop! I will catch you and then I will not let you go." Then he ran behind that boys a lot, but he couldn't catch them. And then they ran away to the home. And then in another morning they were coming to the bazaar, and in the way they met a rich man. And then they bumped into that man, and then before the man could say anything, they again ran away. And then they sat under a tree, and then the clever man said and then the clever man brought out the wallet from his pocket and said, "Look this, what is this?" And then said, "I have stole this wallet from the rich man, and now we will eat a lot of pizzas." Then the fat man and both friends became very happy. And then the fat man said, "Now I will eat a lot of pizza from that shopman." Then they went again to that shopman, and then the shopman said, "Oh, I have catch you. I will not let you go now. I will beat you a lot that you didn't pay money yesterday." Then they said, "We had an important work yesterday, so we ran away. If we were bad boys, and if we didn't want to pay you, we would never come today. And now we have a lot of money, and now we will pay your fee." And then they pay the fee from that man's wallet. And then the fat man had hundreds of pizzas. And then he paid the hundreds of pizzas price and then went to the home. And after one day, he digested that food, and then he became very hungry. But they didn't have any money to eat pizzas. Then they had a plan to steal the pizzas from that shopman's house. Then at the midnight, they went to that pizza shopman's house, and but they saw the walls are very high. They cannot climb on that walls. Then the clever man saw a ladder and rushed to the ladder, then brought that ladder to the walls. And then the fat man said, "I am more hungrier than you. I will go first." Then he climbed on the ladder, and then he smelled amazing aroma of the food. Then he became very happy and started to dance on the ladder. He didn't know that I'm standing on the ladder. And then he fell on the ground and shouted, "Ouch! Ouch!" And then he shouted a lot. And then they ran that the shopman had listened our voice. And while they were running, they fell into a big hole and they started to shout. They were asking and shouting for the help, but anyone didn't come. In the morning, they were shouting, and all villagers came to them. And then they asked for help. Anyone didn't help them and said, "You are the robber." And it is much better that you will die here. And then the boys apologized from their mistake and said, please help us, we will earn money from our hard working, we will not steal or tease you again. We promise. And then the villagers helped them, and they blew a crane to bring them out of that big hole. Then they became very happy, and then they started to earn money from the hard working, and they didn't stole and didn't tease anyone in the village again. They used to help the people, and in this way they became good heroes of that village. Everyone used to respect them now because they have started. Now they are very rich, and they have started the business, their own business. They had made a YouTube channel, and now they posted a lot of videos on that YouTube channel, and then their YouTube channel monetized, and they started to earn good money, and then they became very happy. And that's it. The moral of this interesting story is, if we will steal and tease everyone, and everyone will not respect us, and everyone will not like us, and if we will hard work, and we will learn, if we will earn money from our hard working and do not tease anyone, they all will respect us. That's it. Thank you for watching.